All right, we're ready for another day of doing art. Hopefully, we'll get somewhere today. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna try some new stuff. Well, new meaning like it's nothing new. I'm just rearranging my workflow a little bit. Um, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it ends up being good or bad or ugly. For this, let's go ahead and my hair's still growing out, and we are ready now. This should be all linked. Perfect. I'm gonna do something for the vertical one later, but for now, the main objective for me is um I'm trying to find methods to do art faster, right? 'Cause if you can get that going, then well, that's a huge win for everybody, including myself. Um, but it's kind of tough, you know, because everything is already so established. What I'm trying to do is like create a base as quickly as possible using abstract shapes, then refining those shapes. So should we add like a line art layer towards the final? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. We could absolutely do that. It would not be difficult in the least. In fact, let me go ahead and make a brush now for line art, specifically for line art. Oh wow, what the heck? Oh, that's great. I got rid of a lot of the a lot of the brushes that I had. That's fantastic. Um okay, so let's create like a little yeah, like a little line art brush, please. Please, oh please. This could be good right here. I like my line art brushes to be blotty. That's what I do, you know. I like it to have some inconsistency in the line. Okay, so this will force us not to draw too fast. Or I could also just do it this way. Yeah, this is a pretty good line art brush for me, I think. It's not projector brush, we don't need to do that. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Cool. So I created this base in a matter of like a few minutes. Um, and I thought, hey, that looks okay. Could be like one of the faction people. In fact, the clothing even reminds me of Gangs of New York, which is perfect. I don't know if I'm set in that time period, but I did want this IP to be very Americana. So let's take a look at one sec. Um, see when that was set in. It's 1863. Ooh, that's like 40 years before. I don't know. Maybe some of the characters could have that kind of attire. We will have to see. Although I do like the 1920s 12, 19, 13, a bit better. 14 maybe? 19, 15? I don't know. There's also the interim war era. (1918s). There's a lot of rapid development back then. But I'm mainly interested in the clothing, the attire. All right. Well, anyway. So could we possibly have a line art to goodness, it won't work because let's see. Oh, this, you know what, this ain't half bad. It's not as strong as I want it to be. Possibly fix. No, it's already there. See, that line is too consistent for my tastes. Well, that's not bad, actually. That's an interesting, a different way. I kind of really like that. Could be a cool brush right there. Okay. This way I can actually shift. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, fantastic. It's okay, honestly. I don't know. I do like the depth that I'm getting from there. Let me just do this really quick. Just gonna have to draw it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so let's keep going with these ideas. Do kind of like that. Okay, you know what? I will go ahead and save this as a potential line brush for us. This could be a piece. The whole purpose of this is to save time, so I don't know. If it takes too long, then we're gonna have to figure something different. Something else out, but it's okay. I imagine I will need to kind of just combine all of my methods into, like, we're gonna have to use painterly, abstract, line art in order to get some the most, and take all the most optimal parts of those methods and combine them into the final method of painting for me, which will be, you know, specifically for Photoshop workflow. And we're gonna have to probably use like all sorts of different, like, use of negative space positive space, shape variety, shape languages that would be emergent from the variety of the shapes that I use. But again, this is like, honestly, this is like, I think I'm more research oriented than production oriented right now when it comes to this, because I'm also just chasing that curiosity of how can I perform better, like just to the point where there's like no question. Oh, the steps that I need to take. It's not performing well here on these lines, so let's go ahead and so when I need to do more consistent lines, I will have it like this actually. I believe this is still pretty good. I might need to go a little thinner. Cool. Yeah, I believe the lines shaping up everything is pretty good. Because I always end up doing that anyway, so. Here. What was it? Like he had an idea. Constantly had an idea. If anybody's watching this, obviously this is not what you ought to do when you're starting out art. It should be something more like, you know, training in perspective, anatomy and everything. I've just been doing it for so long that I need to explore a little bit outside of like just, you know, construction, constructing things, setting things up, yada yada, all of those things, you know. I need something a little bit I don't know, more expressive. So you'll see me break things a lot, and that's on purpose. And it's not always gonna work. Most of the time it won't work, but once it works then we can continually use that and incorporate it to a formula that can be repeated. For now, that's still a while off, but I feel like I'm getting some answers each time I attempt this, and each failure is another step closer, and failure is necessary for success. So here we go. It's a pretty good, yeah, I like the sharpness that the line art is bringing to the otherwise, like, you know, mostly, you know what, I'm also gonna attempt to draw in a way that is not fully connected or fully drawn. So we'll have implied line for connecting things. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. I don't like how that spreads so much, so we're gonna do something here. Okay, keep it that way. And I think that'll be the final one. There we go. So we can have our straights. Some sort of like a mechanism strapped onto this character. This could be bits of metal. Refining the edge there. Dang it, I did all of this in one layer again. Dang it. Oh, well, I'm just gonna commit to it, it's fine. Where the edge? This arm could be just blackened from trying to stop the on-spread of dieback with a tourniquet. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Let's get a cool knife that's like super long. Okay, yeah. All right. It would have taken me far too long to imply, because we can also imply with line, right? So we don't have to draw, we don't have to paint everything all the time. I feel like I forget that, and then I just get locked into one method too fast, too much, and for too long, and then I get stubborn about it. So sometimes I will absolutely just switch over to the line. That's fine. Switch the line, it'll be fine. That's the motto we're gonna take forward with us as we continue our journey and our art grind. So do this. Nice. I'm also learning exactly when and where to use the, well, not exactly, but you know, close enough. Pretty exact. When and where to use the abstract shapes. like bits of clothing, like these particles coming off of the main mass there feels pretty good, honestly. Um, ooh, it's a little too solid for my liking. There we go. Nice. This could be another character that we have, like sort of a collector of, or maybe it's fused to his back or something. I don't know. Some sort of like an electrical dude. Maybe he's an escapee. P. Okay, so silliness aside. Again, the point of this exercise is to attempt to identify faster methods, shortcuts, if you will. I'll do anything but construction. I hate it so much. But in a way, we're doing like we're still getting the construction. I'm just doing it dynamically, right? So, which requires correction when it's like this. Cool. We got a cool kind of really large kitchen knife on this guy's hand. Could be dangerous. What weapons? Knives. Good boy. Gangs of New York was such a badass movie. I really like it, actually. Daniel Day-Lewis is cracked at acting. My god. I should add like a character like that. I believe Bill the Butcher was actually based off of a real person. I don't know the details. Would you like many viewers? Well, right now I would like more efficient methods of painting. Can you provide me that, bot? That's what I'm looking for. All right. Honestly, I don't even need that back portion, but it's kind of fun. So I'll keep it. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that works. That is working. Just drawing when seems a little tedious to try to paint and try to get the right shapes. The smaller. Okay, so when we need. Okay, it'll be like a process of continual kind of diminishing size, I guess. Make the sizes smaller and smaller until we get to the. At first, it'll be big. Oh, well, that makes sense. It's kind of like painting regularly anyway. Big, broad strokes first, and after that, we go to the defining stage, which is gonna require smaller and smaller brushes. Kind of like this guy, actually. Could be like a electrical dude that has collected somehow more power. Kind of reminds me of that League of Legends guy. Get his name. Singed? Is it Singed? Ah, yeah. Well, there is a singed. There's also a rat dude, right? Wait, what time is it? Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I've been refining this. A lot of the detail is, of course, implied. And I just like lose it in the shadows or the darkest darks. But if it works when it's mostly like that, then I mean that's really good. That's huge bonus to the start. If I'm being perfectly honest. If it doesn't work from that kind of early stage, then it's just not gonna work. You could probably make it work, but it won't look that way anymore. So you'd essentially be starting over, right? So this could even be like a sea mine, like a landmine, submarine mine, underwater mine. I think it was sea. I think it's called sea mine. I'm just being. Maybe that's that he's merged with. I don't know. Like the shapes though, it's kind of fun. Okay, now I don't wanna. Now I wanna avoid rendering it with line. I just wanted to use the line to help define some of the shapes. Okay. Cool. Excuse me. For the art one, honestly, I could probably do so. All the way. Should be like I'm looking at it from here, but something large. Hopefully, this is better. Let's see. Honestly, I mean, that's pretty much it, right? Why did I take off that? The heck? Okay. Don't know about the back thing. Let's go back to the abstract a bit. Yeah. Alrighty. Go back to this. I don't have to do that back actually. Ooh, forgot this is not layer. It's not on layer. It's just straight up in there. We're just painting on one layer because I'm smart. I don't want something attached back there, but might be better to just get rid of it. Was what I started off with. Yeah, I don't really need something in the back there. Amazing. Oh well. Second. Wait, on this computer, please. We'll put little arm things on it. I've completely lost my concentration. We were going somewhere with this, I promise. My neighbors just decided to, you know, play music loud enough, and by the way, not good music. Very monotonous. For the entire world to hear, and just completely took me out. Oh my god, it's the same. It's the same beat. That's amazing. Wow. Just constantly playing. Non-stop, dude. Oh my god. Let's see if this helps. So that helps a bit more. It's making me have like sensory overload. I can't. If I was playing a game, it would be easier, but I'm trying to draw right now. Think at the same time, it's just impossible. Okay. Just get rid of this one, maybe. Definitely need to add the deltoid there. This will be on the back. It's gonna be a little bit crooked. All right. Oh, thank goodness they're done. Wow. Okay, we can think again. Which means let's stop the music because I was actually having really good progress just by not listening to anything in silence. Sometimes music is too much, you know. Sometimes I just want to think about what I'm doing and I want to hear my own thoughts. It's kind of hard to do that when trying to drown out the world, you know. Okay, so could spend hours and hours on this. They're back again. I just want to. Yeah, use the bathroom. Okay. Maybe if I create enough white noise, bother me anymore. It's really tough when I'm like tired, especially. I haven't been getting good sleep, not because I don't go to bed or anything. Just I kept waking up last night. Um, then every little thing bothers me when I'm trying to draw, and it's so important to have just the right conditions. And sometimes I like to talk when I draw. Other times I like to listen to music or watch a show. Um, but some days like today, I like total silence. So when the neighbors are throwing a party and they refuse to change the music, it's a little tough. You know, my mental barriers go down so they drain so quickly because it's hard enough. Art is hard enough as it is, you know. So consider that the next time you're struggling, maybe it's your environment, you know, adding to the stress. Um, it's breaking your concentration, your thought pattern, and it's all important for the flow state. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. The amount of mental fortitude that I need to rack up and prepare before I start any of these streams, which is a daily thing, by the way. Which is why every time I stream, I'm like, don't don't expect it to be good, but expect it. Like, I will show up, I will put in the work, I will try my best. It may not be the best that you've ever seen, and it may not be the best that I can do that day, but I will do my best to show up and put in the work, right? So, and sometimes when it's like this, it's extremely tough. Um, but I'm gonna try my best. Right now, all that is to say, I'm just listing all my excuses for performing bad today, so I don't have to feel guilty, which would be another mental hit, you know. So all the things that I'm saying out loud is a reminder to myself. Art is a performance. It is tough. Uh, you can't expect your best when you haven't been rested, and when you're feeling under the weather. It's an intense performance activity. It's memory and skill, you know, that that you have to, and decision making. So all that is to say, it's gonna be tough, but we're gonna keep going, and hopefully we come up with answers. I'm not even expecting to come up with like a portfolio piece or page. It'd be nice if it works out that way, and I do get a portfolio page or a dieback book page. That would be amazing. And if it doesn't, hey, I didn't set out to do that. I set out to get answers. Trying to be a little kinder to myself, for everything, for like not doing well sometimes. It's okay. I'm gonna get water. snacking pretzels helps. Yeah, sometimes when art's being especially tough, you may need a little, little snack or something. Maybe you're overdue, or like a little walk. I'll do that now. What is it that this piece needs? You know what? I think the front is perfect on this one. Yeah. I think I'll just do the back and then give it a bit of color, not too much. I don't want to over render. So nice now that that incessant beat is gone. My brain is like starting to come back to like the creative mode. Stretching now. Gotta get back into that creative mode. Part of me really hates the fact that I'm so sensitive, but I also understand. I'm like tired. Very tired. I'm pushing myself. I'm pushing my capacity. Sometimes it's tough. So we gotta get back into it. We gotta get loose. Gotta get limber. We're gonna go back into the art. We're gonna bang out another sketch using these principles that I'm figuring out as I do them. And we're gonna have a great time doing it, right? So yeah, I'm hyping myself up. That's right. I need I need to do this for art. But I'm tired, yes. great break. I needed that. I needed that break. I needed to move a little bit. Get the blood pumping. All right. Back in business, you know? We are so back in business. All right, cool. I had that really large thing in the back. I got rid of that now. We just got this little box. Hey, things are looking okay. Cool. Now I want to do the back of this character. This guy's going to be a thin, or not a thin, sorry. I think in terms of like thin, thick, large, medium, small, you know? But you don't want to think big, medium, small. What you want to think is huge, small, and tiny. You know, to stretch the sizes, exaggerate, and the other side of that is diminish. That's not the brush that I was having earlier. Photoshop, come on now. What are you doing? Please. Alright, so we got that. Cool. Now let's do the back of this character, right? And if you don't like the art, that's okay. You don't have to. Alright, we're gonna do the back of this character. I just love this brush. It's so good for massing in lots of detail. Just using that abstraction to kind of help me cloud watch and form some sort of a opinion on what it could be. Look at that. Just that negative space. Okay. Do that back. Do one up top. Cool, 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 cool. We're gonna get rid of the arm with the knife for now. Now back to this brush for some line art. My hand is moving a little too quick for that one. So I will switch it to this guy. Cranium. I have some cool like the electricity boxes, I guess they are. on the back here. This character. So I need to add. Be hunched over for sure. We want hunched, not bent. Bent over. It's a little different. So that means that we have to. There we go. Again, it'll take too long to try to paint the fingers on the hand and everything. So I'll switch to the line art brush. I need to do that. This one. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Back. There we go. If you push the hips underneath the rib cage, I think it'll read more as if he is hunched over rather than bent over, which is not the goal. Okay, cool. Fuse this with his spine. Merhabalar. Nerede kalmıştık? Dün başka bir yerde kalmıştık ya, hatırlamıyorum nerede. Nasıl gidiyor? Bugün yorgunum galiba. Hello, I'm streaming. Which one? No. The red. And the distractions continue. That's okay, because we got a pretty cool sketch. At least I believe it's cool. And so does my mom. Up. Board there. Let's get the board thing. Okay, this could be the electrical monster. The electrical version, anyway. The guy like got fused with accidentally. Okay, cool. I love it. I think the detail brush, I guess that's what it is, right? It's just a detail brush. Paint small. That's kind of helping me cut through a lot of yeah, like a nice little knife here. Holding that knife. Possibly have it this way, maybe. I like it better this way. Oh, that could be coils. Yeah, it could be coils just going into this guy. To his like spine and back and everything. Go ahead. Broken in there. I kind of really like this. This may be the way that I sketch from now on. It's nice, feels simple. Well, simple enough for me anyway. I'm sure it could be simpler. But yeah, we'll go in with the raw kind of shapes, and then we'll refine the shapes using line. It's okay, and then that's pretty much perfect. Could I give him a little cool little glove? Can I just, because there's just so much info there, can I just go ahead and copy this over here? Perhaps. Seems pretty good. Guess I'll get rid of that one. That one's slightly bigger. Okay, cool. It doesn't need to be that prominent, like there's no need. Okay, let's go back to our abstract shapes here to generate some ideas. Yeah. It's nice. I kind of like the bulbousness, kind of bubbly looking flesh. Go back to line art. Ultimately, I guess I came up with a way of doing line art. It's a little bit easier. For me, anyway. Okay, we don't need to render using line. Just indicate. Okay. Cool. Cool. abstract set. I haven't been using soft core enough. That is a, I feel like it's a good way to blend things. Okay, cool. Let's get the shadow going on the bottom. There's not enough room, so here. Is it this one or this one? I guess it's this ratio. Get that kind of ratio right now. Okay. Okay. There we go. Please. Do this. Make it slightly bigger to soften it a little. Bigger. Okay, we have the back, we have the front. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Cool. That's another mob monster. Mobs are fun. Monsters are fun to do. So. Let me think. Well, I'm not gonna spend any time trying to polish this up. I want to continue to experiment with the brushes, so we're gonna keep this one though. And we're gonna start a new one. I'm liking this, these brushes right here. This set is pretty nice. Do that, then immediately go into line brush. It's a bit like Frankenstein's Frankenstein's Franken Franken Franken's wife. I can't say it. I can't say it. Frankenstein's wife. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I think I'm I think I'm getting delirious. I think I'm actually getting delirious. Be cool. Done one monster for my IP today, so I wanna spend the rest of this time just exploring shapes. Smaller. Why isn't it? Use some of the other brushes. This one's pretty interesting too. Wait. Interesting. Excuse me. Oops. I should probably follow these. Right. Okay. This one's not bad for like. Wait, is this the same one? I just picked the same one. They feel similar. Yeah, no, that one's good. This one's good. So it seems pretty okay. This looks like a cat. Interesting. Okay, cool. So cool. Open away. Falling asleep. Gotta move around a little bit. Think about what's next. Under the weather. So now we gotta get over the weather. Move our body a bit. I gotta do art for another hour and a half, hour and 10 minutes. I already finished the page. I think I'm just cold. That's probably it. We're gonna get back into art. is ready. I'm hyped. Yeah, here we go. Alright. This is it. I built up my art meter. Now we're gonna do something incredible. With our handy dandy stylus. All my energy just left. I lost my art meter. God dang it. What is going on, brain? Just wake up, man. Come on, brain. We discussed this. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is nice. This is a very nice one. It's a very nice one, isn't it? Huh. This is nice too, it's just a little slow. Can we make a flower monster with this? This will be the highest peak point further away. Petals. Then there we go. Pull it to the left with this brush. Could work. Let's see. This was like a giant flower. Be kind of fun. These thorns are more like claws. Cool. Could possibly work, I don't know. Little flower, little baby flower on the right. I will keep the layer though. All right, let's go back into our exploration. Exploratory. Let's put something. Looks like a man to me. Somebody looking down. That's cool. Like I said, I'm under the weather today, so. Oh. We'll keep pressing on. Today is all about exploration. Let's try a bit of this, huh? Perhaps a portrait. I feel like I'm mainly sticking with like 2 brushes here. Which is interesting. It's interesting to me. Could be interesting over here. Yeah. Perhaps now is the time for music. These brushes were doing better when it was smaller, but now that it's... Alright, let's try some of the other ones, actually. Ooh. Ooh, this is pretty good. I see the shadow of a monster. Good work. Brush is also really good at blending. Let's try it with this one actually. Okay. Let's try it with this one. Dang it. Dang it. That's fun. Some more interest in there. Okay, I'm starting to understand how it could work together. Are these all soft? Okay, I need the soft core. There we go. I am beginning to believe. This is cool. It somewhat makes sense to me. No. By the way, I'm talking about figuring out the way that I draw. So the way that I draw makes a little bit of sense to me now. Until now, it's been a mystery. Ooh, oh, wow, wow, dang, I like this a lot. Wow, look at that. That's practically a face already. Dang, dude, that looks actually excellent. Let's see if we can. What brush was I using? Was it this one? No. Was it this one? No, they all look the same, by the way. Okay, it was this one. I will definitely move this one all the way up here. I think that one was excellent. Whatever it is right now is working for me. I'm gonna go ahead and capture this in a new setting. There we go. That's what I wanted out of this one, but this one's just not behaving. It's too far apart. So now we're gonna get to the different type. So it's a different kind altogether. But look at that. That practically looks like a face already. So that's just like such a huge win. That's nuts. Kind of looks like a beast person. Dang, it actually looks horrifying. I love it. It looks like a tribal beast monster type of deal. Chest. Look at that. Oh, wow. Now, like, if I just give it a bit of anatomical direction. The bottom. Did you degrade? Did you degrade? Did you degrade? Did you create limbs on here? Give him like some spikes on his arms and stuff. Oh wow, that looks fun. That is fun. It actually looks like it's rendered. That was a single brush stroke. That's what I mean, like when it can work. I feel like if I can make it work, it's gonna be so OP. But at the same time, it is rather wild. This is like a wild way of drawing. This is how crazy people do it. And I'm crazy! Just the amount of detail that there is here is kind of nuts. I don't want to paint over it at all. Okay, so I believe we found a brush. Now, like, now the idea is to somehow, because it's all gonna be like different shapes and stuff, but that's what painting is. Painting is just putting together interesting shapes in the in a way that it makes sense, like so the right value right to next to the right value, and interesting shapes, kind of like an arrangement, a bouquet of shapes. It's composition, right? So if we can make it work like that, I feel like, woo-wee, we're gonna be off the races. Then I can challenge AI. Can be like, come on, bring it on, AI. I'll do what you can't do in one brushstroke. You're gonna need 5 hours of editing on top of 3 hours of prompt writing, dude, to even reach my level. It's still measured in hours, but still. It's gonna take a subtle, steady arm and a subtle touch. And I'm gonna be touching my canvas until I get it right. English is my second language. If I say something weird, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Gonna let the rest of that retrieve into the shadows. Painting is like good photography or good cinematography. We need to like hide details that are unnecessary so that the rest of the necessary details can pop out. It's not about hiding things. Sometimes the hands can be distracting, or the feet, or some other thing. Could be like if you were to light up everything, which is how I used to draw and paint, then nothing is being stated as the important bit. You don't have a main actor, you don't have a main point, you don't have a POI, point of interest, because everything is demanding the equal amount of attention, so it just gets lost. It's lazy. When you have to make decisions like this, where like you get to hide a little bit and everything, that's a statement. Hey, look at this. Look at this, not that. That's you giving directions as an artist. And it's important to do that, which I did not know about before, because I have a 3D background. So this whole side of this face, I'm just gonna keep it in the shadows. Who needs it? We know what that side looks like because of this other side. This kind of looks like a minotaur, actually. I could turn it into a minotaur. We could have minotaurs in dieback. Could be weird, but or I could just have a minotaur to have a minotaur. Again, I'm kind of going with whatever the canvas the brush kind of spit out, and the canvas provided, I guess. I just said the same thing twice. I'm so sorry. That's fun. Oh. Imagine an MMO where you could play as like a Minotaur. I think that'd be pretty sick. We could give this guy like a cool axe. Again, we're just exploring here. Double-sided axe. It's close enough. I'm just so lazy, dude. And as lazy as I am, I do not wanna have some robot come and take away my artistic expression, intention, integrity. You know what I call that? I call that being artistically cocked. I don't want to be getting that. I don't know about you, but I don't want to get cocked when I want to make art. So honestly, that's how we should all be thinking about it. You want to watch from the closet while the art is being made by a robot? Because that's not what I'm about. To me, the AI is a challenge. It is a challenge to better myself. It is a challenge to push my abilities, my capacity for art, my knowledge, right? It's not something I'll ever use. I think it's unnecessary when it comes to image making. Or most of everything, honestly. Until it can think for itself, I guess. In which case, that's a different conversation. For now, I don't want it anywhere near my art. Yo, what up, Chris? Or Just War? What up, Just War? Or Theory? What up, Theory? Yes, you do. Be careful though. Yeah, make it reacted. I like that better. Be careful though when you're changing it. If you mess it up, Twitch won't let you change your name for another 2 months. Or I think it's 6 months. I'm not sure. Yeah, I changed my name before and then I was like, God damn it, I really like Total Tunster instead. I couldn't get it. I'm doing okay. Just making art. I was today was honestly I did not want to make anything solid today. I just wanted to explore like these new brushes that I've made before and I was exploring, so but I ended up making like some concept art. One for my IP and then, you know, now I'm just making like a generic fantasy one. This was literally one brush stroke. I did one brush stroke and I got the entire face in one brush stroke. And I was like, what? You know, and then I was like, I have to do the rest of this guy now. That's what I mean. Like, I'm trying to get like ultra efficient, like against AI, you know? Yeah, it was like very quick, and I was like, oh, but it's like Rorschach, you know? Oh, thank you so much. Right before you came on, I was like, AI is a challenge for me. Like, I want to better myself, and be above it somehow, be able to do like way better work faster, and you know, just have that be how I am. Because to me, like, having the AI do stuff is essentially artistic cuckery. Like, and I'm like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like being cucked on any capacity. So I like, you know, I don't want to be in the closet watching while the art is being made by AI. You know? Exactly. It's just not me. I don't think I can do it. But yeah, working on it. Today was just supposed to be experimental, and I was not feeling well. You, you're gonna watch me. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like what I make. Come on, give me the prompt. I want to hear your prompt. It's perverse. It's like it's 100. It's so perverse. This whole thing, you know. The only ones that get the win are the fucking companies. Horrible. I don't think the companies give a shit about us. It's so gross, dude. The more I think about it, the more grossed out I get. Oh, for sure, for sure. Well, how are you guys doing? Everything good? Good, good, good. Oh, nice. Look at that. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. One brushstroke, baby. Is the journal? Nice. It's not delivery? You did not get delivery? My Minotaur is almost finished. Lay finished. You guys are watching Stranger Things? Is it the new season? Oh, not yet? Okay. Oh, Okay. Oh, you guys are far back, huh? Like season. Even I watched season 2. I think season 3's out already. Ah, I guess, yeah, see. They'll be okay. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. Season 5. That's what I thought. I thought it was either season 4 or 3. 4. I mean 4 or 5. It's go for him. Get him scarred up early, so they build up the calluses. No, just kidding. It's the fine. Really, I gotta go back to watching it. I like the Demogorgon designs. They're fun. Like plant-like monsters. Super like dieback. Yeah. Yeah. I love that sheet. I love that sheet. All right. The Minotaur's done. World of Warcraft has some Minotaurs, right? I haven't worked on them in a while, cause I needed like a. I also haven't finished this guy myself because like I needed to like figure stuff out again. You know, it's always like one step forward, 2 steps back with art. You only go backwards. But then you know, in order to progress, you start turning around and then walking backwards. Then it's 1 step back and 2 steps forward, essentially. So yeah, that's just how it goes. Happy Friday, man. We did it. Another week down. I'm essentially not doing anything on this anymore. I'm just kind of messing about. All right, yeah. What games were you thinking? Yeah, for sure. I'm very excitable when it comes to video games. just heads up. But then sometimes I play it up for like clips. Oh, okay, yeah. Sure, we could play some Ark. We could beat some Arks. I've been playing Night Rain again. Went back to Night Rain. Shadow PC? What's a Shadow PC? Oh, okay, I see. That I don't know. That might not be good. Um, that might be. I believe Arc Raiders is crossplay. Yeah, I know. But that may not be good to do. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think Arc Raiders is a crossplay. Is Arc Raiders cross? That's like the first question. Yeah. You can play it on PlayStation, Xbox, and desktop. So if you have a console, you can play on the console. That'll be better. For you, I mean, you know, because you won't lag as much. Although I don't know how well the virtual machine would handle it. Ah, okay, I see. Well, try it out. sure how well it's gonna go. I don't think it's on Nintendo Switch. Unfortunately. This was a fun little sketch. Fun little Minotaur sketch. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's called Stream Tunes. I just have it on loop. I have no idea what it sounds like. I've never listened to it, but it's copyright free, so. Jazzy, oh, okay. All right. We've done it yet again. Another sketch. Finished. Now, can I paint this up? Yeah, but why would I wanna? You can see everything already. I might attempt one more, although this is kind of reckless because I'm very tired and hungry now. No, I don't. It's gonna require a lot of focus. Maybe next time. Ah, just look at that. That is so good. That's the face already. Yeah. Be a character. Something. Yeah, I think I should. I feel very like, I haven't been feeling well at all the whole time I've been streaming. Oh yeah, I have a Discord. You can join at any point. Uh, I have the links up, I think. It's on the about page. But yeah, I think uh War Theory is right. I don't know what to call you. JWT? JWT is right. I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break, drink some water, eat some food. Eat some water and drink some food. We made a lot of progress. A lot of these are really good. Well, for what I needed to do, you know? No, I'm not like praising my own art. I'm just saying like this is good for the project. And I was also happy with this result. Thank you, we did it. Every day gonna get better until we beat AI. We will have dominion over AI. Yeah, for today, especially, I was like a little sick. Alrighty. I will see you at 8. I will see you in a while, and then we'll be back to play some video games. I'll talk to you later too, brother. See you later. Nice meeting you. Adefola. See ya.